This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So let's see who's built for the long run this season. Welcome to the Cold Left Foot channel, your home of unfiltered, underrated, and unpopular football opinions. My name is Gatleo, but you can call me KT. For my returning viewers, you're probably wondering why I didn't drop this as a podcast episode. Well, I felt that this needed to stand alone because it doesn't really fit in to the structure I want for my podcast episodes as well as the content I want to present on the podcast. So without any further ado, let's get into today's topic. The 2025-26 season is underway, guys, and by the time I drop this video, maybe some of the teams in the Betway Premiership will have played about 3 games. I will be covering 6 leagues, namely our very own Betway Premiership, the English Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, the German Bundesliga, as well as the French Ligue 1. So guys, I have my lists right here so that I don't make any mistakes. I will be starting with the Betway Premiership. Okay guys, let me make this clear. I won't be covering the full league table. I'll only touch on the top 5 for each league. Let me not waste any more time and get into the first league, the Betway Premiership. In 5th place, I'm going for Kaizer Chiefs. 4th place, Stellenbosch. 3rd place, Skukune United. 2nd place, Orlando Pirates. And 1st place, none other than Mamelodi Sundowns. Guys, I do feel like Mamelodi Sundowns is going to retain the title. For them winning the past couple of campaigns has given them that experience in knowing how to win a league title. As for Orlando Pirates, they are a very good team, but I feel like there's too many changes in the club, especially with the departure of Jose Ribeiro. They'll just fall short in the title challenge. As for Kaizer Chiefs, they haven't been at their best. Finished, I think, in 9th place last season, but I do feel like they don't have enough to actually compete for the title. As for Skukune and Stellenbosch, we've seen how consistent they can be. They haven't really changed much, so I do think that they will have more or less the same season they had last season. Next up is the English Premier League. In 5th place, Man United. 4th place, Chelsea. 3rd place, Arsenal. 2nd place, Liverpool. 1st place, Man City. As we all know, Liverpool won the league title last season, but I do feel like Man City is going to get back to their winning ways this season. They are going to win the title once again. Liverpool, they will just fall short in the title challenge. They'll definitely be up there, but I don't think they'll retain the title. As for Man United, I think they'll have a way better season they had in the previous campaign, but they'll just fall short in the Champions League qualifications. As for Arsenal, I do feel like they'll just fall short. They will obviously qualify for the Champions League, but I don't think they will win the title. A lot of Arsenal fans do believe that this is their season because they signed a striker. But hey, we've seen how the Premier League is. It's a very tough competition to play in, and we will see how the new striker does throughout the season. Now on to the Spanish La Liga. In 5th place, I have Athletic Bilbao. 4th place, Villarreal. 3rd place, Atletico Madrid. 2nd place, Real Madrid. And in 1st place, Barcelona. I do feel like Barcelona is going to retain the title because it's a very great squad and Hansi Flick knows how to get the best out of those players. They didn't have a lot of changes, and I do feel like they're just going to be a bit better, mainly because Real Madrid have quite a few changes. And the most important one, obviously, is the new manager, Xabi Alonso. He's a great manager, but he still needs a bit of time to build a dominant team that can actually win the league title. They definitely will compete for the title, but I think Barcelona will just be a bit better than them. As for Atletico Madrid, they will finish in third place once again. I feel like in La Liga, the top three most of the time is always the same. This season as well, top three will be the two teams from Madrid as well as Barcelona. As for Villarreal and Athletic Bilbao, I think they will just swap positions this season. Athletic Bilbao will just fall short in the Champions League spots. Next up is the Italian Serie A. In fifth place, I have Atalanta. Fourth place, I have Inter. Third place, I have AC Milan. Second place, I have Juventus. First place, I have Napoli. I do believe Napoli is going to retain the title. They still have Conte as their manager, and we know that Conte is very good at winning a league, especially the Serie A. And with the experience of Kevin De Bruyne, I think they'll be a bit better than they were last season. As for Inter, I think that they are going to drop from the second place because they lost their manager, and that team is an aging team. They will definitely qualify for the Champions League, but I don't see them competing for the league title. As for AC Milan, they didn't have a good season in the previous campaign, but I do think that they will finish in the Champions League spots. As for the German Bundesliga, this is my top five. In fifth place, Eintracht Frankfurt. Fourth place, Bayer Leverkusen. Third place, RB Leipzig. Second place, Borussia Dortmund. And first place, Bayern Munich. Well, Bayern Munich is one of the best teams in Europe, and they are very dominant when it comes to winning the Bundesliga. So I do think that they are going to retain their title as they usually do. As for Bayer Leverkusen, with the departure of Xabi Alonso, I feel like they won't have a very good season. They will definitely qualify for the Champions League, but I don't think they will compete for the league title. Red Bull Leipzig had a terrible season last season because we know that it's a team that usually qualifies for Champions League every season ever since they promoted from Bundesliga 2. So I think this season will be one of those seasons where they qualify for the Champions League once again. And as for Borussia Dortmund, they'll always be there in the top four, regardless of whether it's second, third, or fourth. But I do believe this season they'll be the one team that will compete for the league title. Last but not least, the French Ligue 1. This one I feel like it's quite predictable when it comes to the first place. Fifth place, Strasbourg. And in fourth place, Lille. Third place, Monaco. Second place, Marseille. With regards to the French Ligue 1, I feel like PSG is way too dominant, and especially with the team they have been building since last season, no team in League One can compete with them. The other team will just compete to qualify for the Champions League. Other than winning the league, that's for PSG and PSG alone at the moment. Maybe in the next couple of years things might change. Strasbourg, I think they'll just fall short in the Champions League spots because last season I believe they finished in eighth place. And I do feel like this season they'll have a better season than they did in the previous campaign. So I want to emphasize this. I made this video after the first games, or rather the opening games of the season, because I needed to see the performances of their teams first before I could make my prediction. Because sometimes you need to actually see where the teams are. I know that a league season obviously can't be predicted by only one game, especially the opening game, but it does sort of give an idea of where the team is or maybe where the team is going. So I didn't really check the results of the opening games, rather the performances from the teams. I'd really like to hear from you guys how you think this season will go in terms of the different leagues. You can drop your own predictions in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next video of Cold Left Foot. Peace.